Okay, so the first thing you need to do to make a paper airplane is get a piece of paper. Just a regular rectangle piece of paper. I used this paper to make a paper airplane this morning, and I also drew some lines on it so that we could see how to fold it. Let me unfold it so I can show you how we did it. Here's my unfolded airplane. And the very first thing we're going to do is to fold our paper in half. There are two ways you can fold a paper, and sometimes they're called hot dog and hamburger. Hamburger is the other way, and it makes your paper short and fat like a hamburger. But if you fold it in half this way, it makes it long and skinny like a hot dog. So the first thing we have to do is a hot dog fold. And I drew a line down the middle so that you could see where it folds. Right down the middle. So the first thing we do is a hot dog fold. And you gotta push it down hard so that it makes that line. When you open it back up, you'll see the line that your paper made when you folded it. Your line won't be purple. I drew my line purple. Yours will just be the color of the paper, but you should be able to see where you folded it. And if you're looking at your paper, this corner of the paper has a point. See this point right here? This point needs to fold down and touch the middle line. Like that. Then this other point does the same thing. This point goes down to the line, and then you have to fold here. Now your paper looks like a house on top. And here's a tricky part to make the wings. Now that you have folded it, you have a different point. Your point is over here. If this really was a house, this would be the corner of your roof. Now this point has to go to the middle line too. It's gonna fold like that. And you have to fold that down so it stays down. Same on this one. If you made a point here, this point comes to the middle line. Now you don't have a house shape, you almost have a very big triangle. And do you remember the middle line where you folded your paper in half? Now you're going to fold your paper in half again. Except instead of it looking like a hot dog, now it looks like a triangle on its side. For this line, I drew a line about halfway in between this side. It's about halfway up. And I have to take this wing and fold it down. We're folding it down to make a line, but eventually this wing will come up like this. But for now, you can fold it and press it down. And then, same on the other side. I drew a line about halfway across. And this wing folds down on the line. When we used to make paper airplanes at school, sometimes we would use tape to tape the nose closed. Sometimes I even see people get a paper clip and clip the back to keep it together because sometimes it opens. But that's okay, it'll still fly. And when it is all folded like this, you're gonna hold it like this, just like if you were writing with a pencil. And to throw your paper airplane, you want your arm to go straight. Let's see if I can throw it across the room. I'll turn it this way. Let's see if I can throw it at the balloon. it. And that's how you make a paper airplane.